In the Toesu community, we have quite a wide range of different Toesu players, all with unique playstyles. Some have interesting pen grips, tapping styles, some play with mouse, some play with mouse only, but what about the more unorthodox playstyles? For instance, in the Geometry Dash community, there's a player that plays the game with... yeah, go figure. Some time ago, there was a trend in Toesu where players would play with their feet. One of the more popular examples was Hugo Frost, who set a 15 pp play with his feet. But what do you get when you combine this playstyle with the most common one? You get MrDinklepuss, who aims with a tablet but taps or stomps with his feet. If you would have went to the man's profile about 2 years ago, you'd see a pretty typical player. He came back from a 6-year hiatus where he decayed from rank 13,000 all the way down to 60,000. Once he came back, he played with mouse and keyboard and managed to climb all the way back to 14,000 by August 25th. But the following day, all would change when he decided to try and spice up his play. MrDinklepuss would play in a multi-lobby with electric jump pedals. Watching the video, it was obvious that this is not an easy playstyle to adapt towards, and it is also one where you'd need a lot of cardiovascular strength to do consistently. However, MrDinklepuss previously was a dancer, so he had a lot of strength in his legs and a lot of stamina to be used. This newly found playstyle actually helps him stay in shape as he burns around 2,000 calories per stream, which is an insane amount. But the next couple of uploads didn't feature the playstyle as he leaned back towards mouse and keyboard. But as he switched to playing with a tablet, the stomping would follow as well. And on September 21st, he would set a new record of 91 pp in a multi-lobby. This would start the beginning of his stomping career. A month would pass and MrDinklepuss would improve immensely by setting a near 200 pp play on Bob the Builder with hidden double time. This was a massive increase of over 100 pp from his last upload, making this 192 pp play the Toe pp record.
Holy did it!
By now the foot playstyle had become a staple for him and his channel. And with enough practice, in January 2022, he would set a new PP record for this playstyle in the form of a Start Again FC, which was worth exactly 200 PP. This shows immense improvement in tapping or stomping, whatever fits best. The stomping improvement was important for his future playstyle, but as with everything, there's always room for improvement. And improve he would, as in the following 2 months he would set two 250 plus pp plays, one of them being a Beat Sinker FC with 99.51% accuracy. And the other play was an FC choke on the top diff of Bass Slut.
No!
If not for the slider break, the play would have been worth 305 pp. The improvement is insane, considering 6 months prior he had 0 100 pp plays. However, afterwards pp progress would stagnate a bit, as he would start focusing more on streams. His aim was already pretty good, considering he had been playing the game for a while before switching to the unorthodox playstyle. This steady improvement in tapping proved to be incredible, as in the month of October 2022, he would break new grounds by setting 2 300 pp plays within the span of 3 days. While his FC on Ranboo No Melody wasn't super stream focused, his other 300 pp play was. He FC'd Brain Power with 98.88% accuracy, granting him 322 PP. Over the following months, 300 PP plays became like second nature to Dinklepuss. He would play some DT here and there, but he mainly focused on stream-oriented maps, and come New Year, his improvement had reached new heights. A 360 PP play on Moikai. His stomping had become incredibly consistent and he had a lot more stamina. By now, streams had become a staple for him, but he would not shy away from jump maps either. He was able to FC maps like Color's Power, Super Driver, and this diversity in play would help him achieve a new top play, an FC on First Storm, worth 387 PP. Edging closer and closer to 400 PP than ever before, he would give the map Guilty All the Same a go, and would get the first ever 400 PP play done with feet. No more than 5 days would pass and Dinklepuss would set yet another 400 PP play, this time on Seishoku. The map is 4 minutes long, filled with jumps, bursts, and streams, further showing his incredible consistency improvement in his stomping. To continue the oral cigarette run, Dinklepuss would choke a 500 PP play on the Oral Cigarette song compilation, missing because of a misread and a finger lock, or toe lock? But even with the two misses, this play did become his new top play at 424 PP, but without the misses it would have been well over 500. But it doesn't end there. Prior to getting his first 400 PP play, Dinklepuss choked an FC on Through the Fire and the Flames, a very iconic map. Being over 7 minutes in length, featuring a wide range of gameplay, streams, jumps, and 1/3 rhythms. It would be an incredible show in consistency for anyone able to FC the map. So, he did just that, and on March 14th, the FC was acquired.
We got it. No way!
And currently that's where we're at. But this is definitely not the end. On the surface, Toesu may seem like a simple game, but people like MrDinklepuss prove that you can drastically change how you play the game, adding an interesting and unique style of play to an already ever-growing list of other styles. If you want to try this playstyle, here are some recommendations and tips from the man himself. Be prepared to adjust your setup. The pedals often slide, so you should invest in some sticky pads to stick them to the floor. You might want to consider removing wheels on your chair if you have them, otherwise you'll be sliding all over your room and it will be much harder to control your stomps. Also be prepared for your pedals to break, as their main intention is not to be used for prolonged Toesu sessions. And of course, be prepared to suck. The playstyle requires a lot of practice, but there are some benefits to it, like stamina, as you'd be using a bigger muscle group to control your stomps. While Dinklepuss is the first of his kind to try such a challenge, I hope he won't be the last, and that there will be more players that dare and try this challenge. It'll definitely be interesting to see how far this playstyle can be pushed. And if you're interested in seeing how other things make up Osu players, you should check out my 77 signs you're addicted to Osu video. But for now, go and stomp in Osu.